Okay.
Somebody go window, please, or con.
I'll pause this. So I am just gonna throw together some rounds that we lost, and maybe some rounds that we won also, that are things that we can learn from. So here's the first one. It's our pistol round on T side, and it's B. And here we go. And I don't have our comms because we were on Discord, but we do have the enemy's comms. So that's cool. Okay, I just want to pause right here. So John's just died bench. We all die in 1v1s. So that's let's watch it again.
I'll go B. I have nade and kill.
I'll play B. Somebody go window, please, or con.
That also wasn't how we normally do a rush. Normally we're supposed to go in order. You can just see how we needed to clear. We needed to clear. Okay. Here we are. This is round 3. Take a look at this setup that we've got. We've got 3 AKs, an SMG, an AWP, and we have 3 mollies and 3 smokes. And window is already smoked. Okay. We're gonna get a kill. B is gonna be wide open. Make sure you're paying attention to the map. B is gonna be wide open. Maybe I'll make the map bigger. And then we just don't go anywhere. Watch this.
I'm flash.
So we get the pick. We have one underpass. If Dawson had gone, not to call it Dawson here, but if Dawson had gone just like stayed B, we would have had one. You could have killed number 4 playing short, as you can see up here, and then like B was wide open. So we just like need to learn the smokes for going mid to B.
One HP on short.
We also didn't like necessarily know to make that call of going B on that short pick.
I bomb.
That's nothing you can do about that. Yes, I don't know if you saw that. There was one mid and one short, and they don't have any util, so that's hard. But no one was watching short. Tough spot to be in. One option here is all going window. If we're pinched short and mid of A, you know, getting up to window, and then you can play either. I think that's something to keep in mind.
He's birded.
So in this round, we're going for an inverse. Now I'm throwing a different smoke than normal. So Tom is sort of more exposed on the rush. And in general, okay.
Apps is
Oh, you know what the other thing is on an inverse? Dawson, you're not throwing the CT smoke, you're throwing the stairs smoke.
Careful. Coming.
So we didn't have
CT
someone.
smoke.
We didn't have a smoke on stairs, which was really rough. Like we had a CT smoke. Okay, so here we are. This round ends up working out. See that smoke takes a really long time. So the other thing is Adam needs to throw first, and then Dawson, you and I need to wait like 3 seconds, like a full 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. This ended up biting us later because we controlled like the default side of sight, but that's really rough because there's not a lot of cover from CT, as you can see, and you can just get picked apart. So that's what we were missing there. We were missing a stairs smoke instead of CT smoke, and the timing was off. But other than that, this was really good. Yeah.
Save again.
All right, this next one, we're doing like a 3 apps 2 mid, and it's Tom and Dawson mid, and I just want to see what. Let's just play what happened. Tom got opt from connector. That's you just
Can
can't.
you flash mid?
You just can't. Okay, did you hear that call out? Can you flash mid? So you just can't hang out there. Because there's 2 spots you can get shot from. And then the other thing is, as soon as Tom died mid, Dawson, you gotta bail out, and we need to go help you because what they know is that there's 2 mid, or there's probably more mid, and they want to put pressure on mid now. So this guy's pushing up through smoke. They did like do this guy likes the short player liked pushing through smoke a lot, which is why if we do mid to A, we have to molly it. That's important because they'll just push through smoke. That won't stop them from pushing it, but a molly will. So we have to molly break if we're gonna do A. By the way, so this, he just gets double peeked with plus a flash. That's not a fight you can win. That's a rough way to take mid control. You got to have a smoke here, like the cat smoke you can throw at the beginning of the round, plus the window smoke.
1 under.
Yeah, we'll see how the rest of this round goes.
Do you still have B control?
Yes, sir. Oh, flash B. Flash B. They're coming B right now.
That was my fault. I gotta clear that. Oh, nice. This was just rough. Honestly, you can push through this. I mean, it's hard, but they're all here. You see how fast they rotated? So we were playing into that a lot. That's rough. Okay, that's the end of this clip. All right, here's the next round. This is a standard A that we do here.
I can drop you from Oz. Oh, never mind.
Things to notice. Something we should do maybe is like play a spread just to see if they push up for intel. These guys don't do it, except he watched the ramp with an op there. That would be catastrophic if you peeked into it. Okay, standard A. The smokes go out. Watch this pick.
Dead rat.
We swung before the smokes popped. Something to watch. Something else. The clearing. I don't know. Tom, you had a grenade out.
Badass.
That's not so great. What happens here? I mean, I got shot, so I should have aborted that push. Adam has an auto. The smokes are gone, and at this point, there's really nothing we can do.
Back of sight. Nice.
All right, here we are. We just sort of stacked up in apps. I'm apps. Tom and Dawson are just holding underpass. Adam is sort of like B apps. I'm T apps. John is way in the back. Or I'm in halls, I guess. And John is at the TV, and we're getting flanked, so they know where we are. But we have been sitting here for a while, and this is just a very weak position for us to be in. Like, what can we do from here? Like, are you guys gonna push out? Well, then what? Adam is by himself with no utility support. John is in the back, which I appreciate, but unless it's part of the play, John, I don't think we need you watching the back. Even though there was a guy here, we just need to move faster. So like we can do, like, how we have like an arches to B play? We could do an underpass play where we get 3 out underpass and 2 peek mid at the same time and just take mid control explosively out of underpass, or maybe all out of underpass. Like, that's a play that we can work with, but this is just not a setup. Like, Tom, you can't entry from there. You know, and in general, if we're doing B fast, no one needs to watch underpass. If we're going fast, and if we're going slow, I would still watch underpass from up top. Because one, you have a very easy angle. You can just jump on top of the railing in halls. But then it gives us flexibility, it gives us agility, nimbleness, so we can get out to B. You know, if like Adam gets a pick, then we're all just still up there and we can go out. And it's just a strong position. So, but this is not going to work. Yeah, this is not a good setup. All right, here's a B hit, and we're saving, so we don't have much. Adam, you go underpass, and then we do the slowest trickle out to B of all time. So for one thing, that opera is all the way mid. So there's only one B. So if we had actually all been together, we definitely would have killed this guy. But we just go one at a time, and now we're going so slowly. This is extremely rough. They've got crossfire. But that is just how not to do it. Like, if we're on a save round or a pistol round, we gotta rush. We gotta stay close. We gotta take the site explosively and not trickle in like this. So I would say just don't go underpass. Don't go down there unless unless that's part of the play. Yeah, because I don't think it's doing us any favors. Right, this is another save round that we win on A. Let's just see what happens. Adam gets a nutty shot house, which is huge. I don't know what's taking so long.
Actually, no,
Palace. That's not so good.
2 palace.
Molly default.
Oh, no.
Like we got out really late
That doesn't
because of
hit.
that, but that's okay. We definitely don't need 3 pals.
I tagged one.
I shouldn't have planted there. Something we could do here is like, we don't have any util, so we could do more of a CT heavy hold. So like, John could come with me, or Dawson. I think Dawson would be good to come with me, and then we can do 2 CT, and we can kind of like trade the angle. I think that would be really strong. So I get this kill, so I wanted to put that in. But yeah, so interesting. Not too many pals though.
Yeah, let's go the next round.
All right, here's an interesting round. We start out doing a kind of B thing. Then Tom goes mid with an op, I think. Notice how no one's playing under. And it keeps us kind of nimble. So we got 4 apps, and look, they rotate. The guy went off mid. Mid is totally open right now. Tom, I think making the executive decision of like, hey, mid's open. You need help. I mean, at the end of the day, you could get double peaked still. Like mid. I mean, maybe you need help in general. I
Watch underpass.
You get a good kill here. He's totally confused.
What? Top mid.
So now we have mid control and 1B. Let's see what we do with it.
I'm going back to C. You're going back to C.
One under, one
Keep
under.
watching.
Careful underpass.
Bum down me.
This is rough though.
Fuck.
You see how you push through smoke? That's a really bad time. They're gonna keep doing that as long as we smoke brick. It's just what you do.
And underpass, 2 ups.
We can't spend that long at the bottom of con. It's just a death trap. There's just so many ways you can get shot from.
Under last. Under.
Why?
Yeah.
I thought you was going
So-
back on there. Thanks.
So that's yeah. We can't smoke brick and then push A. We got to figure out some util. Like we need to smoke window for mid control or molly window because we just got pushed from window and we took a lot of damage. And John and I pushed connector, and we didn't, like, that was too early. Something we could have done that would have maybe worked is you put the smoke here by the B sign. Like if we just get some smokes on cat, like, you know, maybe by this B sign, or say we smoke window and we get, you know, smoke here. That's something we can push B with. That would have been good, but that's just kind of rough. All right, here we are. We're doing a B. Let's just see how it goes.
It's B. Bombs B. Bomb down.
One more lit.
Now look, we still have 2 people in apps, and the rest of the team has rotated. They're here already. You know, so this is, again, we really trickled out. The smokes were good, but we just went one at a time.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna play this one again. Let's just see what we're doing here. Yeah, so Dawson, that's watching underpass for that long.
Bombs B. Bomb down.
It's not gonna work. Tom got unlucky on
One more
that trade,
lit.
but we weren't close enough together. And this is just like, I don't know, man. Pushing B with 2 ops is expensive and really hard to do.
Nice shots.
So, not the right play, I guess, for our loadout.
Top mid.
Oh, that's a lot of audio.
That's
Sorry.
definitely.
Okay. This is an inverse. We try to run an inverse, and it's close. Let's see what happens.
Fuck.
I need to have bomb on this. Someone drop
Cool
bomb.
game, bro.
Looks like Adam. You gotta like give me
I'll
bomb.
watch
We just
it.
need to
Just
communicate
go
about that
for it.
better. That's my bad too. I mean, I need to have the bomb on an inverse. That's my responsibility. So, notice, John, you didn't die to the opera pushing
Flash
Palace. That's good.
One palace.
Nothing mid.
Oh, but he heard you. He heard you. Okay. One thing,
looks like a
real quick. This third smoke, that third smoke came from the CT. They missed the Palace smoke. I think it helped us. Here's the thing. I fucked up my smoke. It's somewhere over here. So I didn't have this covered. And I died to that.
It's about 3 smokes here.
Bad
Oh,
smokes, you know. I don't know what you can do about that. But bad smokes, otherwise, pretty good.
Palace
Also,
is
they counter-mollied, so
Some palace.
Tom, maybe have a smoke for the counter-molly. Yeah, Tom, buy a smoke for the counter-molly. Just have one. Just have one. Yeah. Otherwise, really good. But that was me. I fucked that up. Alright, this is a weird round, and I don't really know what to make of it. Also, I feel like my face cam is in the way of stuff, but...
Oh, CT. Palace.
Let's take a look. So, I really don't know what to make of this round.
Barbie
Yeah.
3 window.
So one thing, guy rushes mid, and Tom is better. So Tom gets this kill. Eventually. Oh, brutal.
Ooh, one up.
Brutal. Okay, so now look, there's only one B. This should be pretty easy, right? But we've got like 2 people lagging, and we just kind of go one by one.
Push pretty hard,
And then we still have 2
apps.
people apps.
Whoa, you guys, come on. Rookie mistake.
And it's like we plant and they're there. That's not even a retake. They're like already on the door. Let me play it again. I don't think we win this round.
Oh, CT. Palace and CT.
That person going to help Tom is good. That's good. Oh, so brutal. It's so brutal every time. Okay, so here we are. I think our mistake is like going on that. Like all of a sudden we threw grenades, but like look at us. We're so spread out. And they didn't know where we were, right? They didn't know if A was clear. But we just like decided to go, and we're so spread out. Like Tom is going T-spawn. Like this is bad. This is really bad. So we have 2 options here, I think, instead of doing what we did here, which is like then slowly trickle out to B, which is just awful. And also Tom in the back as our entry fragger. That's not where you're supposed to be. Once we get the pick mid, we need to settle. I know we like there's like sometimes we play off of picks where we're set up and we just wait for the push. We get the pick, we send the nades. Like that's great, like on A. But on B, especially when our pick is mid, it's like we need to actually just like take map control now that they're weaker. Maybe we need to feel like where that player was from. Maybe we all need to pick an enemy, man up, you know, like man on defense. Like we all pick one enemy that we keep track of. We just every round we notice where they're playing. Then if we get a pick mid like this, we're like, oh, that was a B player. Let's stack up B. We should have time. They shouldn't be pushed up. We'll play for information, walking corners, you know, one corner at a time, stacking up on B tight, so that when we launch it and they see the nades coming in, we're not super spread out. Because this should be a super easy take. 5 alive, 1 on B. Alternatively, we play mid. But yeah, manning up and settling with map control. Those are the things. Yeah, we know what happens for the rest of this. That was really rough on my part. I shouldn't have done
pretty
that.
hard, apps. Whoa, you guys, come on. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, apparently they made a rookie mistake, so that's just, I don't know, not a strong position. In general, like that's rough. That's a rough place to be. And then Adam has an impossible task. And he makes the most of it. Wow, you guys walked past each other. Yeah, that's rough. That's that.
Good shit, boys.
That's that. We really threw that round, but that's okay. And that's not anybody's fault in particular. It's just like a general situational awareness and understanding where our team is and understanding that we need to be stacked. We need to be ready to hit a site. We need to like push up to this line of like pushing out on a site. We need to be ready to cross it. We need to make sure that our teammates are ready to cross that line with us. Hard to think about in the moment, but yeah. All right, here we are. This is the last round of the half. This is gonna be the last round that I do in this video. We go for a mid control.
1 out of time.
Good pick there. That's great. So they threw that smoke. That's actually a very helpful smoke for us. But look what we do. We're throwing mollies and smokes. We just threw a molly and a smoke at Brick, which is fine. One thing that we didn't notice. I'm gonna pause this. This round goes on for a while. One thing that we didn't notice is that that was a B guy. Now all of a sudden, and with all this smoke cover, man, pushing B would be a piece of cake. And we know that one was here, and we know people are fighting us from A. So we need to like that. This is where we do a mid to B, and it's really hard pushing cat, but this is where we need to do that. And Tom, you're down here. That's a rough place to be unless we know what we're doing. Like if you're gonna push window, which you could totally do. And then someone ends up coming up behind us if you see that on the map. I'll just keep going. We double named that. We re-smoke brick, which is rough. And now someone's pushing us from behind. That's rough. That's rough. We could have done that trade better. And now Tom's underpass. That's a rough place to be. Like, what can we do now? Like, you can only go one way, basically. We could have done B. Also, we're like equal distance from that. Then we end up going all the way around to A because we didn't have the info.
Flash.
That's
Okay.
that's I don't know what this one here. This is kind of just a rough. It worked. It was rough.
Okay, why is jungle just no peek?
I think planning inverse.
Go to bomb.
That's fine. So,
Good hand.
mid control. We need to work on that, on who does what. But we do not need. I mean, I get it. Like, I have the urge too, right? Like, I threw half of the nades that got doubled up. You know, you're just like, smoke brick. You know, smoking brick is something for us to push through. In fact, and for mid to B, we gotta work on that, and mid to A, we gotta work on that because we're throwing the wrong utility. Like a double molly on brick would be insane. If I'm playing brick and they molly me off, I'm gonna smoke it and push through probably. Or if I'm Tom, because I don't think I would do that. So yeah, that's everything for the first half. That's enough for one video, I think. Maybe I'll do the other half sometime. But I've really been focusing on T side, you know, with all the plays and stuff. So that's the thing that I care about. I'm the offensive coordinator, I guess. Someone wants to be the defensive coordinator. I don't know. I'm not that good at CT side, so at least the coordination of it. So that's that. That's that might be every round pretty much. So this is probably a long video, but yeah, we gotta iron out some stuff. Oh, tiring. This is a lot of work to make these videos. But yeah, this is like, we're close. We're really close to some really tight counter strikes. So and also good work. I mean, we brought this back on TT side to a pretty close game, 16-13, I think. Really not bad. And I know they really clapped us in the first half. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Yeah, all that. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and let me know if I'm wrong about some of these rounds. Onward. It was good to play with a 5 stack. All right, and thanks everyone for playing. Yeah.